Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what's happening in your world. You have a decision to make. That's coming through pretty clearly right away. So let's see. Nope. Let's see if we can get one card on your strength. What else do you need to know? So I do see you actually making a decision here. It's interesting because you also, there is something here that you're going to end up leaving behind. So yeah, this explains a lot. So the Tower is showing up at the bottom of the deck. This indicates that you've had some sort of change, and this would be something significant in your life. Definitely internal, could be external as well, but it just feels like everything is shifting right now. Everything from your perspective is changing in your life. I mean, this does feel like it has that cascading effect, so it's not just in one area. And so right now, your current energy is that Seven of Pentacles influenced by the Fool. And so this is about trying to figure out exactly where do you want to spend your time? Where does it make the most sense for you to spend and put all of your efforts? Because that Seven of Pentacles is all about investing. And so there is this new beginning that's happening here, or that's trying to unfold for you, but it really depends on you. And so this is really where free will steps in. And so if you have a couple of options in front of you and you're trying to figure out what path do I need to go down, right now, it seems like that's where your head is. You're trying to figure out exactly what are your next steps? What path do you need to go down? The universe is telling you, you actually have all the answers. You just need to go inside in your mind and figure out what this is with this Hermit energy sitting in your, what you need to focus on. And so this does indicate that you do have the answers. So pay attention to your intuition. There's going to be a point here where your head and your heart are aligned on whatever this is. And so listen to both, but really focus on your heart. Your heart isn't going to lie to you. Your head might lie to you at times. And so pay attention to that. We have the Ace of Cups showing up in your recent past, and it does feel recent. So this could be as it pertains to some sort of relationship. I'm getting commitment of some sort, definitely with another person. There's at least one other person involved in this. I am seeing in your strength positions as Three of Cups. And this tells me that no matter whatever is happening in your life, that you're really focused and prioritizing what makes you happy. That Three of Cups is spending time with family, with friends, and really just enjoying all of those pleasures in life outside of any kind of romantic relationship or anything like that. This does indicate that that is your strength. This is where I actually see you walking away from something. So whatever decision is in front of you, you are going to make a decision. You are going to leave something behind here with this Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups is actually moving towards your Nine of Cups. And so this is about going after exactly what you want. What is it from a heart space that you want to fulfill? What would emotionally fulfill you from that perspective? And let your heart really be the decision maker here, not your mind. Yes, and here's why. You are kind of a little bit clouded when it comes to this decision, and it is because of your mind. So we have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords showing up as these external influences. So the universe did put you on a path to make a choice here with this Two of Swords energy, but with the Seven of Swords energy, this is coming across as like a deception, but it's because your head and your heart aren't aligned. So really focus on those options in front of you. Which one? Put your head and your heart in alignment. And again, like really focus here on your heart, not your head, because what this feels like is that you do have these options. One would be your head and heart being aligned. Another one is going to be more of, from a head standpoint, this is what I want. This is what's going to be the best option for me. But your heart's not on board with that one. And so from that perspective, your head perspective, this feels like the stronger choice. But it's not the one that's balanced. It's this other one where your head and your heart are aligned. In your hopes or fears position, I am getting the Four of Wands. And so that does indicate that you do want some sort of relationship here. And so if you have multiple options with multiple people, which one is going to be the best option for you? And don't just kind of use that checklist, because so often you meet somebody, I mean, I know from personal experience as well, you might find somebody and they check all those boxes, but there's no chemistry, or there's something else where it's like, you know what? This piece is missing, or, you know, there just isn't that emotional connection for whatever reason. And so really pay attention to those kinds of signals as well. I do see in your potential outcome, there is going to be a shift here in perspective. And so you are going to start focusing on what you have. And really, from an emotional standpoint, you're going to focus on what you need. That you are going to start thinking with your heart instead of your head. So let's get some additional details. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool, I am getting the Queen of Pentacles. So this is long-term stability. And so this is really what you're looking for. So really keep that in mind. So this is the scenario that I was picking up earlier, but I haven't really said it yet. So if you have one option where maybe this person makes a lot of money, and so on some level that really appeals to you, and so you're thinking, well, from a financial standpoint, I'd be really set if I was with this person, versus this other person over here who maybe makes less than you, or maybe about the same amount of money as you, but this person offers a lot more from an emotional standpoint. This would be somebody who would be there for you and be emotionally available and just really give you that full picture, because money's not everything. And so when you look at those two, make sure again that you're thinking with your heart and not just with your head, because this person, that financially stable person, sounds really great, but you do want that nurturing side as well. And that Queen of Pentacles is both. There is a well-roundedness to one of these options. So just kind of keep that in mind. With the Hermit, I am getting the Three of Wands. And so really, this is about taking your time. Don't rush into anything. Take whatever time you need in order to make the decision that's right for you. And again, really focusing here on listen to your intuition. Your intuition is your heart. It will tell you what it wants, what it needs. With the Ace of Cups, I am getting the King of Wands. And so you might have had somebody, at least one person, kind of really step into the fore. Really somebody who put themselves front and center and said, I want to date you. I want to, I have a lot to offer you. But there's something about this person that may not be a good fit for you. Again, this could be the person who is more like financial driven, not so much an emotional support, but you are looking for that long-term stability. So just keep your eye on the prize here. With the Three of Cups, I am getting the Six of Wands. And so focusing on what makes you happy, that is bringing you success, that is your strength, that is kind of what keeps you going forward. But it's also, kind of think about it this way too. The friends that you keep, why do you have them in your life? Like, what is it about you that draws those people? Or what is it that you enjoy about the time with them? Because it's probably not money. It's probably just their personality, just the content of the conversations, the hobbies that you have in common, all of those different things. Really also take that into your dating life as well. So really kind of focus on that as your strength. And use that as kind of a parameter too. So if you're exploring all these options, you have all these people in front of you, would you actually be friends with any of these people in real life? Because use that as your base and let that kind of help weed out some of these options. Yeah. Eight of Cups, I am getting the Seven of Wands. So if somebody here is fighting maybe a little bit too hard, or is kind of putting up too much of an effort for you, trying to think of like how to articulate exactly what I'm feeling. It's almost like, I would say this person's giving you an ultimatum, but it's not really that. It's almost like this person's bullying you in a way. It could be this King of Wands energy, it doesn't have to be, but it does feel like at least one of these options is putting himself or herself really front and center. And in such a way that you're like, oh, okay, I'll go on a date with you. It does feel like that's the type of person you're walking away from, because there's something about that doesn't sit well with you. With the Seven of Swords, I am getting the Ace of Pentacles. Let me get the Two of Swords here. Page of Wands. Yeah. So one of the options here, Page of Wands, would be this King of Wands type of energy. So again, like somebody who's maybe very impulsive. This is somebody, King of Wands can be a very mature person, but this is also on the shadow side. This is somebody who can be impulsive, and so it might be in and out type of energy. Maybe they're not fully ready to offer you any kind of emotional relationship here. And so Two of Swords, Page of Wands indicates to me that you're at least considering the options in front of you. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, you are really kind of in your head trying to figure out which one is going to be the best option long term. And so this is really where the universe is encouraging you with this Hermit, Three of Wands. Take your time, really think through what you want. Focus on the type of life, the type of relationship you're looking for, and not necessarily the type of person, because again, somebody could be really good on paper, just not translate well into a relationship. With the Four of Wands, I am getting the Queen of Cups. So what I really like about this energy, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, you are looking for that emotional fulfillment, that well-rounded type of energy with that Pentacles, like that stability, nurturing, supportive type of energy. And so you are actually being encouraged to go down that route as well. Tell me about the Five of Cups here for Taurus. Strength. You are seeing things differently. You are going about things differently, because we did have this Tower moment. So there's something here about your old patterns that are breaking up. And so if your old way of being in a relationship or just kind of going about relationships was to choose the person that kind of looks good on paper, there's something about this. You're changing the way that you approach this. There's definitely something shifting in your approach to relationships, the type of person that you choose. Definitely give yourself some grace here. Let yourself take the time. And so let me get any kind of additional guidance here for you, Taurus. Yeah. One more. This makes so much sense to me. And so one of the cards that came out here was the Hanged Man. So really this is about seeing things from a different perspective. This is about taking your time. Don't rush things. This is about delays. So again, don't rush. Six of Pentacles. So when the Six of Pentacles to me shows up as a guidance, this is about setting things right within yourself. Because if you look at the card here, that scale of justice is there. And so this is about finding that balance within you. When you find that balance within you, then you start feeling more generous, more open, and more available to the type of person that you're looking to call in. And what you're doing here with that Nine of Pentacles is you're just kind of keeping yourself to yourself, focusing on yourself, your own abundance, focusing just on the work that you want to do for yourself. Because really, when you kind of put your head and your heart in the right space, then you start attracting that type of person that you're looking for. And so just kind of keep that in mind as you go through this journey. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.